doctor told me time has come. Family prepared as the day has come. The devil was winning, but God had other plans. He said, just believe in me, son, and take my hand. Lord, take my hand. Lord, take my hand. The doctor said yes. You said not yet. This is not your time. When the doctor said yes, you said not yet. You're all I need. You're all I see. Lord, take my hand. There's no one greater than Lord. No one I can trust in. My soul has had enough. Cast me down, Lord. Take me home, take me home, take me home.
That was our own Jeremiah Brown coming in from New Haven, Connecticut in the USA. So glad to be here for No Labels, No Walls Action Monday with our constant allies and our #1 music facilitator, Kevin O'Brien, who's right there
I
with the green screen.
pay no attention to the man behind me. Hi, can you hear me now? Cool, awesome. How's everyone today? Do we want to do the roll call now or just go into it?
Right into it.
All right. So we're this meeting was like a long time coming, and I'm like just nervous at all of this, but I was told we had notes. We just finished our jam. So yeah, musical intervention. We have been sort of doing like a lot of content work for the last, or even before the pandemic and after the pandemic. Oh, are we doing the roll call now? Okay. So yes, before we do all that, yes. Let's go through the horn with everybody in this call. Let's start with Markus.
Hello, my name is Markus Vähälä from Finland. I'm from Music Beyond All Borders Network. I'm very glad to be with all of you during this wonderful July season. In Finland, everybody's having holidays, but we are very active as well, and music plays everywhere. So I'm very keen to talk about music today.
Glad to have you with us, Markus. Going down the list, Jen.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jen O'Brien. Also, Kevin. We probably have a relation going back somewhere. And I'm from Music Broth in Glasgow in sunny Scotland. And we're a musical instrument library and we provide musical instruments and equipment to people in the community to support their musical development.
Glad to have you with us. Michael and Mary, how are you? How are you doing?
Hello, welcome, and hellos from Los Angeles. What a treat to get into the meeting with the amazing music. So we are looking forward for more from here from Los Angeles, Strindberg Laboratory.
Pleasure as always. And Riku, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. This is going to be great here. I'll share my song if you need one.
We'll call you. We'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Cindy, how goes it?
Hi, I guess you can hear me this week.
Yes, yes.
I'm so grateful that it's only 75 degrees here for the first time in weeks and weeks. It's gorgeous out and everything's fine, thanks. The music we just heard was fantastic.
Hopefully you can send some of that sunlight down to us. We
You're
can use
welcome
it.
to it. Here you go.
Hi, Silent Suki. How are you doing? You can just give me a thumbs up. It's okay. And I'm seeing some new faces. James, care to introduce yourself?
Hi there. I'm also with Jen from Music Broth in Glasgow. So I'm just getting in on this for the first time. Worked on a few things with you, but never actually met you all. So hi.
Happy to meet you virtually for the first time. And Denny, can I prefer to answer as that? Denny? And unmute your mic. Hello? Well, I'll get back to him. Keep the show going. Ilpa? Hey there.
Hi, thank you so much for the beautiful song. It was really nice. It was lovely to kind of like enter the room and oh, there is music here now. That was really lovely. And the rest of you, hi everyone, I'm Hilpa. I'm a Finnish mental health activist with a background in theater, especially in musical theater. And I live in Helsinki.
Happy to see you.
Happy to see you
And
too.
finally, if Denny, you want to try one more time? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Well, if not, I see Neasley. Hope you are doing well. You can hear us?
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I am doing well, thank you. It's good to be here. Hi, everyone. Neasley from Los Angeles, a pastor and a chaplain. And I'm here because Michael threatens my life if I don't come.
Well, he's giving me the thumbs up. Like, I don't even know what that is.
That's California style.
All right. I think, I think now we introduce ourselves. Adam, I feel bad. I skipped over you.
That's okay, Kevin. You're forgiven. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. This is going to be great. Jeremiah, who is just performing, is going to download Zoom and join us in a minute. So I am, there he is, actually, just as we spoke. So I am Adam Christoferson. I am the founder and director of Musical Intervention. We're a clinical and community-based music program that helps people explore the song in you. And I am also really happy to talk about something that we've co-founded called Music Beyond All Borders. And this is going to be an exciting time. We're going to share some videos and we're going to discuss some things. And most importantly, as you stay tuned, we are going to have an action item that includes the No Labels, No Walls Festival coming up. And we are going to need some help in coming up with, here's the question mark, stay tuned. So Jeremiah is here. Do you want to say hi to everybody? You have to unmute.
Oh, hi, there we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremiah. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, thank you for listening to the music in the beginning.
We're going to want some more of that for sure. Okay, so I think Kevin and I had chatted. Everybody's caught up, right, Kevin?
As far as, yes.
Anybody notices this guy right here?
Ah.
And this guy right here. That's the special event that we had. We'll catch up there. What we're going to do now is Kevin's going to take over and share exactly what happens at Musical Intervention here in New Haven, Connecticut. Take it away, Kevin.
All right. You all asked for this. So Musical Intervention is unlike any other music studio program, community-based, what have you. It is, take my headphones off. Yeah, I don't need this. So we are located in downtown New Haven, Connecticut. We're practically in the heart of the city, and we get so many walks of life coming through our doors, whether they're just talented, whether they're looking for talent, whether they're looking to be inspired. We're here we write music, we thrive on recording, writing, and collaborating on original music in the heartland. So, teaser? So right now, I'm going to show you a little teaser for what we got coming up. Here we go. Can everybody see okay? All right. Share sounds. Hang on. Yep. Perfect. All right, let's do it. Okay. Hold on. Show it one more time.
It's the world needs you. The world needs you. The world needs you. The world needs you. Give it time to find.
Okay. The saying goes, if it's nice, you play it twice. And hopefully everybody got to hear it the second time. So yeah, that is gonna be exciting. Can't wait for that next month. In the meantime, we've been working with our artists, making new tunes. We're working on songs, putting several record releases together. And what I'm going to do now is share some of our artists, and I hope you enjoy it. So this one comes from an artist named Annabelle Sky. Definitely a frequent artist. Frequent flyer, that's the word for it. All right. Here we go. Sharing. This song is called Another Life. I'll share a bit of that.
you to sit on mystery. I want you to fight for me the way you would in wanderlust trees, standing on your balcony, standing on your balcony. Sink love so unharmed, love in the lavender air. I was with you in another life. It was all pain, storm cloud eyes, cigarettes and cocaine. I'm your princess and I won't run away.
So yeah.
More teasers.
Mm-hmm. And fun fact, that song was not just, and we had like so many people on this track. Myself, a friend named Flash Gordon on the drums. We had Josh and Pete contribute on guitars too. It was a melting pot to make that song work. Right now, I am going to share Toto Miracle. He is a new friend from Cambodia. And we were just writing some songs. Like one day he was like looking to help out. And I was like, I didn't want to turn him away, but I was interested in hearing his story. So
I just want to fill in the blank really quick for folks. So with COVID, we closed our doors for the most part, except for one-on-one sessions. And so scheduled appointments only, as opposed to the way we had been operating before, doors wide open, people coming through all day long, these wild collaborations as they happen. And what happened was, you know, as the lights are on inside, people want to come in. So the doors started knocking right away after a lot of the lockdown passed. And so Toto Miracle knocked on the door. Kevin opened it up and he's like, I really want to be a singer. I want to create a song. I sing a lot of karaoke. I also want to volunteer here. I want to be a part of this whole thing. And so we started with a song, and this is Kevin working as a music facilitator with somebody who just saw the space and was drawn in.
this is the third song we ever worked on together. It's called Don't Lose Hope. Oh. Oh no, that's not the one. There we are. Technical difficulties, my apologies. Oh, this is, there it is.
If you look over to the side here, you'll see some steam coming up.
Good one. Boom. Boom.
I don't know what to say. I got to say it. People are dying and everyone is crying. What can we do to make it through? We are strong and we can get through it. I got a feeling that we can get through it. And we will get this together. So don't lose hope. So don't lose hope. So don't lose hope.
So yeah. Adam, you are very animated today.
I'm one of the greatest air drummers in the world.
Anyway, so yes, that's just the highlights of songs we are creating. Very inspirational, very motivational, and it just brightens my day to like be able to sit down with anyone, form a song together, whether it's with Adam, with Jeremiah, or a stranger. It's just knowing that something's magical is being created. That is just what brings me joy when I come and walk into these doors. So if it feels like I'm like all shaken up, it's because I'm just overwhelmed with just this place, what it has on me. So the last thing I will share is we are starting an interview series. And this first episode in particular is with a local New Haven hip hop artist icon, rising star GLO. Adam, did you have any words about GLO before I start?
No.
Nope. All right. So roll the clip then. I will share like yeah. There it is. All right. So this was like a new idea that we've had going on, is like, let's get to know the artists a little more in depth. And as when Glow's walked in, we worked on a song, and I was like, you know what? Let's get to know this guy. Let's hear what the world has to know about Glow. So here's just a preview.
My name is GLO Escobar, repping New Haven, Connecticut. Basically, I was a young kid that used to take mixtapes, take instrumentals, and I used to listen to them, and I used to just start practicing. And coming off the top of the head, spitting freestyle raps. And I came up that way, and all I used to do when I was locked up was freestyle, just spit raps off the top of the head. You know, and just function my raps that are fashioned by trigonometry and science. And as a kid, I was 16 when I really mastered my craft, and I was really able to freestyle when I was 16. I'm not really inspired by anybody per se. But I really came up listening to Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie. You know, those guys are the ones that kind of had something to do with my life. Well, Adam came to CMHC, and he was there for me, man. We started making music. He started putting beats together, and I just started flowing and rapping over the beats, and we just was making songs, a bunch of songs that we just put together just now. And he did something in the basement. It was a little stage down there, which I performed for them before. He was helping them, do events and things like that. I just ran into him, got his number. He told me about this place, and I came down, and then history was made. Well, I'm feeling vibes from scientific reasoning and just a bunch of real hip hop vibes, man. Just the culture. I just feel like God when I'm rapping. You know, when I possess the mic, man, something comes over me, and I kind of lose myself in the music.
Moses, put the toast up, put the roses, put the most up, most death. Just know that I put up the most death on myself, man. Request. This is how it is. I don't gotta talk about biz, show kids, show biz, and no hits. That's how these niggas make no sense. Making everything present to the percent. Alpha, beta, Zeta. Alpha, beta, Zeta. Alpha, beta, Zeta. Look at all these haters. That's making me greater.
All right. You're going to have to see the rest of the episode to get that answer.
Good job, Kevin. Incredible job. Can we get a round of applause for Kevin? Yeah. So he is our musical intervention facilitator, music facilitator, and he facilitates music. And that's made possible through the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services. This place was run strictly voluntarily and by lifeblood and time and exuding so much energy for many years. The state came to the rescue to afford us our rent and afford us a music facilitator to be here while I run around in circles like I typically do. So thank you again, Kevin, for being an incredible ambassador of music and culture and incredible collaborator, offering your services and your talents to so many and lifting them up in ways that really wouldn't have been possible without this place. So thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Adam. You're making me cry, but thank you for being you and for teaching me and coaching me, doing everything that makes sense here.
Well, this is a movement, and I was called to it at 17 years old. I had a vision for a place where people can come together. I think a lot of people have that similar vision. I was just built enough to pursue that and to find a way. And there are so many people to thank: CMHC, Connecticut Mental Health Center, Bob Cole, the chief operating officer, saw an article that we had just opened our doors and really has come to our support. PERCH, Program for Recovery and Community Health, is part of Yale School of Medicine. They've come to team up and do some research. And now Yale Belief Learning and Memory Lab with Dr. Phil Corlett is helping us with some research studying how music and songwriting impact people with psychosis, specifically auditory hallucinations, and whether or not songwriting in a group can help those things. We finally finished our first cohort tomorrow, and we should start seeing some data coming in to either prove myself out of a job or propel this thing forward in new ways. But I'll tell you one thing: out of all the things that I visioned at 17 years old, it's surpassed by the people coming through and the people that I've met along the way. I had no idea that this was seems to be a universal need of connection and culture. So much that I spoke at Yale's PERCH Program for Recovery and Community Health, at a symposium, and I met Frank Riley. At the time, he was working for the Scottish Recovery Network. And he just started coming to our open mics and seeing what our program was about, fell in love with it, and really set the ball in motion to connect on a global scale with his network of similar-minded entrepreneurs and directors and philosophers and producers and rappers and all kinds of things. And so from that point, a meeting was set in motion with Markus and Frank and myself and Peter, I believe, in Sweden, and from Drumalagen. And Music Beyond All Borders was birthed out of the desire to collaborate with each other on a global scale, providing songwriting and production capabilities beyond all borders to people that typically don't have access to those things or collaborators on such a large global scale. So we are super excited to share more about Music Beyond All Borders. There are two of us here, three altogether, to talk a little bit more about Music Beyond All Borders. But before we do, I just want to share something. So we all met in Belfast, Ireland for the 2019 European Conference on Mental Health. And we ran two songwriting groups there. And this is one of the songs that was created named Barcelona. It was facilitated mainly through Markus, but we all came to support the claymation and collaborative concepts. And oh, there's just so much joy to be had, no doubt about it. Here's the song that came out of it from people from all over the world, our second production called Barcelona. Of course. Why wouldn't it work? There we go. You all see it?
I was running in the autumn forest, listening to my favorite song.
Picking mushrooms in the rain, flying seagull is caught on film.
I started smiling and laughing. It didn't matter, I felt happy.
As I saw the blue sea, you told me,
I like as the sea rocking free. I love to sing until forests vibrates. Holding my head up, looking at the sky. I love to sing until forests vibrates. Let's go to Barcelona one more time.
All right, all right, all right, all right. There's so much more to be seen there. Oh gosh, that was such a joy. All these videos, by the way, you can find at Musical Intervention on YouTube. There's tons of videos and content there. It's so exciting to be part of this. I have to say, though, the event in Belfast would not have been possible if not for Jen O'Brien and Music Broth. And I would just love to invite Jen O'Brien to tell us more about Music Broth and the contribution to Music Beyond All Borders.
Oh, thanks, Adam. We're very, very, very pleased to be part of everything that happened in Belfast. Basically, Frank, that Adam talked about, Frank Riley got in touch and asked, is there something that is like you guys except in Belfast? And we were like, well, what do you need? So instead of him having to find something in Belfast, which didn't exist, we put a bunch of instruments in a van and Frank drove it across and took our instruments across to Belfast. So we're based in Scotland, so it's a little bit over the water. So it's a bit of a rough ferry journey and some instruments wobbling around, but it all went fine and everybody had a good time. So in Scotland, we are a musical instrument and equipment library. So we have almost over, I think we've over 2,000 instruments now. James is going to get me right, and that he's nodding, yes. So we have 2,000 instruments in our library. We provide instruments to people who especially wouldn't otherwise be able to access instruments and afford it. And we work with people in a non-formal kind of way. So we like people to find the song within themselves, to create their own music, express themselves in the way they want to. And we believe that an instrument shouldn't be, getting an instrument shouldn't be a barrier to that. No matter what kind of instrument you want, you should have what you want. So that's what we do. We're based in Glasgow. We work all the way across Scotland. We work in Belfast too. So we'll basically support you wherever you are if you want us. And yeah, so we do workshops. We do lots of different creative musical stuff. We do online things. You can check out our YouTube as well. We've got loads of tutorials on there. They're all free as well to use. So that's us. I hope that's helpful.
James, you're with Music Broth, correct? Why don't you share a little bit about your new location?
Right, okay. Yeah, we've always had a sort of limited space. We got so popular so quick. We were repairing and taking in donations. So we've been lucky enough that in lockdown, Jem's managed to find a larger space for another location. Probably about 4 times the size. So I'm currently spending all my time trying to get that ready and breaking drills and having to fix them on an urgent manner. So yeah, big space, hoping to have a stage and permanent setup area for performances and lots of space for workshops. So different community groups we're work with can come in and do different. So there's some very strange noises just appeared then. So lots more space for community groups to work, for different tutors we work with to actually get in and get more space. But yeah, it should be really, really good, really fun.
I love the entrepreneurial push. Yes, I will loan you some music equipment and screw together shelves and clean the toilet and wipe the handles off of everything. The entrepreneurial push.
Yeah, there's a lot to contemplate right now, a lot.
All the power to you and further motion to your incredible service you're providing the community. And, we were very inspired and hopefully soon we can open up a Music Broth here in the US where we can compile some equipment for people to take as they meander around New Haven, Connecticut.
Definitely. We know how to get you started.
Oh, we don't, so we could use that.
Absolutely, give us a shout. We're happy to help. We're admiring your setup behind you, Adam, and thinking about our new space and going, that's what we could do.
Oh, I wish. Is Jeremiah here? Okay, later on we'll show you. We have another little section in the back, and there's so many. I'd love to talk more about design.
Hello, Adam.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
My name is Layla. I sent you 2 chats.
Oh, good. What did you say in the chat? Quick. There's a lot of chatting. Oh, I came in late. I had an appointment. Well, it's good to have you.
Yeah.
It's good to have you. Layla.
I go to a company called B-Mix. It's like yours here in the UK.
Yes.
Yes. So
I can't wait to hear more about it. I wanted to share the mic again to one of the once propeller head, now the spearhead of this incredible movement that's really opened our eyes, musical intervention, and tied us into so many incredible people and organizations, and really has done so much for the world of music, mental health, and community and inclusion. Maybe we could talk more about Markus. We're talking about Markus Vähälä here. And maybe Markus could talk about what's up.
Thank you, Adam. And welcome Musical Intervention, welcome Music Broth, welcome B-Mix, and welcome all the people and organizations wanting to create music together beyond all borders. I have a long history in music. I used to sing in a boys choir. I used to sing in the National Opera. I'm also a rap artist in the longest lasting rap band in Finland. But through that, I've always been supported by others. I've learned from teachers. I've been in communities that support me and my music making. And I want to share this opportunity with others. And lo and behold, in almost everywhere I go, I meet people sharing the same vision. There are groups that create themselves, or they teach music, they have venues, they have recording equipment, labels, everything to do with music making. But also it's a very quick and easy way to meet new people. It's like football. Everywhere I go, I meet people, and there's immediately something that we can share, also without a shared language. And from this idea, as one of the producers of the No Labels, No Walls movement, I would like to invite to the No Labels, No Walls festival all people and organizations that are already doing this, would like to learn something from it, and to spearhead this movement. I've called Adam a musical intervention, because I think they are onto something. There's something that we can learn from them, but it's also something that we can build together. We can share our knowledge, our networks, our resources, and create some sustainability around the concept of creating music beyond all borders. During the COVID times, the technology has been developing towards making this happen easier than ever before. We are also more skilled to collaborate with each other without any borders. For example, I'm now collaborating with a group from Bangladesh, collaborating with a group from South Africa, and all this is now possible through the technological advancements that we have. But the music is ancient. Music is something that we learn from already before we learn any words. And now I think it's time to create a shared action around music making beyond all borders, and think that what is the future of music beyond all borders together. And to that end, I take it back to Adam with our challenge. What shall we do at the festival? Because today we can design that together. But we already have something in mind.
Yes, that's right, Markus. And everybody, I want to just share something we did during the coronavirus as a start to show you the possibilities that we have, and even more so now. So I had just written a song thanking the first responders, and I thought, well, this is a global thing, so why don't I invite the Music Beyond All Borders crew? And so this was a song that we had co-produced called You Save the Day.
Thank you for being a star. Now we know how lucky we are. You make the world a better place. This is the very least we can do. To thank you. You put your
All right, so you know it's possible. We know it's possible to do these things. And so as an action, let's talk about the action. So we had a chat. It's been a little while since we chatted, but we've had a chat to discuss how Music Beyond All Borders can produce something together with No Labels, No Walls, something that's completely collaborative and stunning to watch, maybe something that could be built over a period of time as well. So there's no time limit on it. It can just be a continued process painting, as my wife, who is an art therapist, would call it. So this is the concept. So we'll musical intervention will create a beat, a blank canvas of a beat that we will distribute to whomever is in this network to create together. And so we'll be able to give everybody a small section of the piece of their own individual expression. So if it's poetry, if it's hip hop, if it's vocal, if it's just flowetry and it's talk, even if it's just talk, they'll have a small section of the song and it'll go in a kind of a linear pattern, and everybody will have a number associated with it or a timestamp associated with it. In conjunction to that, we are also trying to put together a green screen performance. So of that performance, either a dance or a, you could like, what is it called? Mouth the words? Lip singing the piece to a green screen like the ones behind me right here, or something very much easier. That way, we can put individuals from all over the world in the same photo at the same time. Does that make sense? So if everybody's in green screen, I think I have an example here. Oh, I don't want to muddy the waters. But the idea is to get people together visiting each other in the digital realm until we can see each other again. And so what we will do is we'll solicit content, like I said, a very short section of a song and a video of that performance, ideally behind a blank wall, a green screen wall, or whatever the case might be. We'll have an email sent out that does all of those things. The thing is, before we leave today, we need to discuss a content that would be in the same vein as the Music Beyond All Borders mission. So we want to understand everybody's kind of input and what we think might be a good idea for the content of a song, so that everybody's content is directed in a similar place. Kevin, why don't you go through the group and see what we can find?
Go to the group. So, I understand that the themes today, well, the themes for the festival follows either, well, one that stuck out was building a bigger we. So what if we were to, what would, and I'm trying, we had a questionnaire prior to all this, and it was asking, what does the words building a bigger we mean to you? What if we were to, if whoever wants to take part in this, we send, here's the song, find words or phrases, meanings. It can be original if you're inspired by something. Use it in make it come from you inside, you know? Like that could be the blueprint right there. Building a better
way.
It's a great idea. Yeah, and I'm going to put in the chat the questions for that event. Maybe, yeah, because that's what music does. It really builds a bigger we. Hold on 1 second.
So that's a good concept right there. Layla, did you have a question?
Yeah, I do have a support worker who got me involved in this. Steve, Michael will know him. Stephen Perry. He does music with my company that I go to, and he might be quite interested to get involved.
The more voices, the more.
So I did put his email address in Adam's music intervention.
Mhm.
I just put it into the chat.
Okay. The more voices, the more impactful and more solidified that the message is. What do we think? Music Broth, Jen, James?
Yeah, I think it's great. I definitely think we should do something that is pertaining to the festival as a whole. So sitting within the theme of the festival as a whole. I really like that idea that it continues afterwards as well. I started looking up what's the world's longest song in the Guinness Book of Records, and that could be something cool to do, just to keep it continuing and go for the record for the world's longest song. I think that would be really awesome. So we could continue doing that and have it, you know, on the festival next year as well. How long is the song now? You know, I think that would be superb. I think we had a chat about maybe when we're filming to do some kind of passing the mic. So if people have microphones and they can pass it, you know, out from the screen and back into the screen to show like passing the song from the one person to the next would be kind of cool as well. Those are my ideas anyway. There you go.
That sounds like a clever idea. I do. Use everything you got. Anything, a camera, a microphone, any sort of whatever tools you got.
A carrot, it would be fine. Whatever.
Oh, thank you. Pass it over. What's up, Riku?
Yeah, would you like me to sing a little before we start?
Adam, do we have time for Riku? Riku asked if he wants to perform a little, but do we have time? I like to keep the ball going, but if Marcus has...
Give it a couple minutes.
Okay, definitely.
2 minutes, okay. I will sing to everyone who came today, because this has been such a great event, and I want to thank Kevin and Adam for visiting my talk show once again, and to doing this great event today. This is called Everyday Human.
Riku, you're the man in black. Ah, there you are.
Yeah. Hey, each and everyone, and every day it's a new one. I don't give up. That's it. I'm an everyday human. Everyday human. Everyday human. Human, I don't give up. That's what I say. I'm an everyday human. Everyday human. Everyday human. Thank you. That's my 2 minutes.
Thank you, Riku. Kevin, it looks like you're muted and frozen. Everybody's.
It's just you. Well, thanks again, Riku. That was amazing.
You're welcome.
But just before, I understand we have like 5 minutes left, but did we have any other questions?
Kevin?
Yes, Layla.
Hello, I did send you a quick chat.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
It's fine. But otherwise, we have...
Well, I think, as soon as I get, it would be great if Adam and Kevin, if you can send an email just with like instructions. So one of the things that we've done for our Justice in Art is we created like this email template where people can just then send it to anybody kind of thing in their network with just all the links that they need or any information. So if you all could create something like that, and then we can also put that in our email blast that we do once a week to all the No Labels, No Walls community. And then, yeah, and then we can, you know, get the word out there so we can get as many people as possible participating. Would that be all right?
Myself again. I'm sure we get in touch with Music Broth for sure. Definitely have to have a coffee chat. Other than that, what does Steinberg Laboratory think?
Well, that's us. So we're definitely, once we get the email, we'll definitely contribute. Like, we have a couple singers in our group that definitely would want to be part of this. So that would be fantastic. Also, we'll send the email out to our network as well, hopefully getting people involved. It's a little difficult in Los Angeles right now. I don't know if you all heard, but we are on another mask indoor lockdown kind of thing. Where we can go out, but we have to wear masks still. Delta variant, but we definitely want to get involved and hopefully get as many people as possible involved.
We still would love to have you either way. And if last year has taught us anything, it's even if we are staying indoors, none of that stops the music, can't stop the beat, I believe. It was Hairspray. What about, so anyone else? I know we have 4 minutes left. Neasley, Cindy, have any ideas? No?
No, the only idea I had is sometime last week, I ran across this group that does music and poetry, and they are of Haitian background. And I was watching them and I was so impressed. So I was like literally over here trying to find them again. So if I find them, I'll try to connect with them because I think their platform would definitely fit in here, but who knows? But great idea. I love it.
Kevin. Yeah. I just had the idea that how about everyone who is in charge of some action or some kind of action related project or something like that would provide something that has the building the bigger we theme in it, but somehow something about their content or their action, so that we could kind of like have a collection of this year's artwork and everything somehow in the song. Like I'm doing the thing with the hats so that I could
with the hats.
You probably got my point. That we would have something that collects everything that we have this year, but not like that it's the main idea of the song, but still, I don't know whether you understand what I mean, but
no, it's a great idea. What we'll do, Hilba, is after the as we collect all the materials at the end, we do it for every festival. We have like a collection of all the stuff that was accomplished in a video. So we'll definitely make that for this year. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible before the festival because it's going to take a lot of work to do the events, but definitely afterwards we'll have a record of everybody's contribution.
I personally want to see a bear cameo in the song. That would be awesome.
It's arranged. Unfortunately, the bear can't sing, and it's also blind, but I can have some like bongo drums or something like that. And then
yeah, cool, Hilpa.
Of course.
That's doable, or maybe a djembe or something like that.
Wow.
Other than that, Marcus, I guess I'm computer crashed, but any final closing statements?
Yeah, thank you so much, Kevin and Adam and everybody here today. Adam will create us simple instructions so we can share them and invite people that what are we planning to do. And let's all join every Action Monday, also next Monday, to build the festival. And let's all keep inviting people to the festival, because like Hilpa mentioned, there's a lot of action going on. So let's connect all these actions like we do now in this song project that we are now creating.
How did Adam get to Kevin?
Magic.
Magic of a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So just thank you everybody for participating in this action. And if you'd like, and you missed the original performance Jeremiah put on, you could just watch it again on Facebook. I'm sure it'll be on YouTube and the Citizens Network 5, I assume. So yeah, love you guys.
What is it next Monday, Kevin?
I do not know.
I love that.
Oh,
I love that heart. Love that heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Other than that, yes. So thanks.
You all have to come to know that.
That's for that heart.
Come and find out.
Yeah.
Thank you. This was really, really cool. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I came.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Lovely to meet you all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.